I are back at the beautiful Villa Michaela in Vorno, near Lucca in Tuscany. And today, Celine is going to hold a very small cooking class, a very simple class. We've got some people coming up for lunch, and I think we've even got a classical singer coming who might be giving us a song. But we're going to watch Celine, see what she cooks, spend some time in that beautiful kitchen, and then have some lunch. So come and join us. So I've had a few comments already, people wondering if I'm moving to Tuscany. No, I'm not. My best friend Celine has been living here for years and years. We have known each other since we were 8, we went to school together, we came on holiday together. You probably know the whole story. Now Celine lives near Tuscany and she can't come and visit me in Positano at the moment anymore because her dog is too old to do our 465 steps. So I'm coming to visit her more often. It's a 6.5 hour drive between us, which is quite a long drive. But that's fine. And seeing as Carlo and Sky and Tommaso went to Lisbon this week, obviously Holly couldn't go there. So I said, well, I'll stay behind with Holly, stick her in the car and drive up to Tuscany again and visit Celine. Even though I was here just a couple of months ago, it's such a great place, so why not? I mean, I've got nothing else to do, so I'm gonna spend some time here. But I'll be back home in a few days. What you doing, honey poo? Can you not find anywhere to sit? What are you standing over there for? So here we are back in the kitchen. Hello, Chef Celine. What are we having for lunch today?
Hello, Nicki Positano. So I used to live in this villa. Well, actually the dependance to the villa, and I used to cook here a lot, especially in this kitchen. So anyway, today we're just invited some people up from Lucca, and we're going to do a small, just little cooking school. I'm going to make risotto with radicchio and taleggio, which is a really nice cheese.
And here is our beautiful table display. Very autumnal, not very Christmassy, but that's fine. Reuse and recycle. And this is where Celine gets to work. Isn't that just the most perfect setup?
I love this kitchen.
Yeah.
I love this
I could
kitchen.
quite happily live in this kitchen. Stick a little bed in the corner for me somewhere. While Celine is doing her thing, sharpening her knives and getting out her sausage meat, I'm going to attempt to make it. That sounds really dodgy, doesn't it?
Getting out my sausage meat.
At least meat on the end of that. I'm going to attempt to make a cup of tea in this enormous kitchen that I've never done anything in before. So let me figure out if I can do this. That's sausage meat that hasn't been stuffed into a sausage. Is that how you buy it?
Yes.
And can you buy that in any butcher in Italy like that? Can you
can buy this. Basically, this is just a sausage meat that hasn't been put into the
skins?
Sausage skins, yes.
Aha! I found the kettle. A very, very big pan here. I'm pretty sure I could sit in that.
Okay, well that's...
Who knows where the tea bag's kept?
That's good. That's good.
Tea bags? Do you know where
There, I'm pretty good.
This is stracchino.
It is a cow's milk cheese. It's eaten very, very young. It generally comes from Lombardy. It has no rind and it has a very delicate, mild flavour.
As usual, Celine has a giant glass of wine on the kitchen table.
Actually, this time of the morning, that is definitely not to drink.
Taleggio is a semi-soft, washed rind Italian cheese. It has a thin crust and a strong fruity aroma.
Just preparing the cheese. This will actually go in at the very end, which gives the risotto its creamy base.
People are starting to arrive and food is starting to be prepared. Let's go and see. Celine seems to have given up on food preparation and left it to somebody else. And this beautiful salad. Lovely. Wow.
This is Chef Celine collaborating with Villa Michaela, and Villa Michaela collaborating with Chef Celine.
And these are little desserts from a lovely little pasticceria just down in town here. These are millefoglie. Looks like they've got chocolate chips in them. These beautiful little fruit tarts. Very loud in here. I'm just going to pop into a different room so I can talk to you. Just been told that Lucca has over 2,000 expat residents, which is incredible. Positano has, as far as I know, there's like 9 or 11 English people. I think there's about 100, maybe a bit more foreigners, but not many at all. But over 2,000 expats, and that's only the English-speaking expats. That's a lot. And they seem to all know each other, or they've all heard of each other. And even a couple of them have got connections with people I know on the Amalfi Coast. So it's been quite fun meeting all of these people. Right, I just heard Celine saying that she's about to start her cooking demonstration. So let's go and join in.
I've owned this house with our family for nearly 40 years, and it's always been a party house and a centre of great fun and dancing and weddings and anything you like. And we have a cooking school here. This is Lai, my wonderful manager. Her husband Marcelo unfortunately can't be here today as our chef, and we're doing a cooking demonstration for all our lovely expat friends, mainly American, who have landed up in Lucca. Anyway, Chef Celine, who is an old friend, neighbour, compatriot, is going to give you a demonstration.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon or good morning. No, it's good afternoon now, isn't it? Okay, so today we're just going to do something very simple, quite seasonal, which is going to be a risotto with radicchio, which is your wonderful red lettuce, and taleggio cheese. And we're also going to do some crostini with fresh sausage meat and stracciatella. So, a bit of olive oil. It's brilliant.
Onions in the pan.
Chops the onions perfectly.
I know, but I've got one.
I'm going to add, I would normally say, about 75 grams of rice per person. So I'm just going to take a wild guess, because I don't have a scale. I'm going to do about 750 grams for all of us here today. Oh, I know, terrible.
Wing it.
So even if when you're toasting it, it gets a little bit burnt on the underside, that's absolutely fine, because it adds to the flavour. I actually prefer to use the cannaroli rice because it makes it's creamier, and you can actually get it to the al dente stage. I don't like to have rice that's too soft. Yes. Arborio, sometimes it just depends. It depends. Sometimes you can get it right, sometimes you can just miss it. But they're the kiwi, what they call the grains, are longer and thinner. Yeah. So I prefer cannaroli. Yeah, rounder, shorter and rounder, which makes a much creamier.
Yeah.
Creamy risotto. We're just going to add a little bit of wine. So the rice has been toasting now, so it's nice and hot. The onions are sautéing quite nice. We're just going to add some wine, and we're going to burn off. So we're just going to mix that in, and then we're going to let the alcohol burn off, and we'll just leave the lovely flavour.
What kind of wine are you using?
But I usually use white wine, but she's using red because she's got ridiculous.
Any red? Any old red?
Depending on what you're cooking, because I'm obviously using radicchio and sausage. Red wine's normally better, but if you're doing sort of vegetables or anything with fish, white wine.
Oh, any old red?
Another thing is I would never use garlic in a risotto. Either I would use scalognolo or the what they called scalognolo.
Scallions.
Scallions. Yeah, I either use those or I wouldn't use anything at all. I just use.
Why? Why no garlic?
Because it's too much of a strong flavour, and you'll lose it. It would impregnate. No, that's definitely the wrong word in Italian. infiltrate the rice too much, and it leaves too much of a heavy flavour. You need something quite light with risotto. So we're now going to begin to add our stock.
Add the liquid, there's the thing, and then cover it and shut it off.
While that is happening, we are going to make our crostini. So I've already pre-baked one side of the bread. What I'm going to do is we're going to do our crostini with sausage and stracchino, salsiccia stracchino. I've put the sausage into a bowl. I'm now going to add the stracchino, and all we're going to do is mix it up together. Put it in the oven just for like 5-10 minutes, just to sort of warm it up a bit, and then.
But you have to cook the meat, right? Because the meat's raw.
You can eat the meat raw. Yeah, you can eat the meat raw. They do that a lot here. They eat sort of like raw sausage meat. No.
It's not the same.
It's not the
same sausage. It just tastes completely different.
Okay, so we're now going to add our radicchio.
The risotto has been slowly cooking away for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, about 20 minutes. Long and slow. I'm going to add some walnuts. And then we are now going to add our taleggio cheese, which is going to give us our beautiful creamy finale.
Finale.
Maybe more nose than yays. Oh, great, thank you.
It's all right.
Exactly,
The best part of the meal.
Okay.
Just to say, we want to introduce our great new wonderful friend Olympia Hetherington, who is an English opera singer who's moved to Lucca and who sings completely beautifully, as you're now going to hear. And she will sing for you in the chapel at Villa Michaela, she'll sing for your wedding, she'll sing at dinner, and enjoy. This is our cookbook for the Rhodes School of Cuisine, which whenever anybody attends one of our cooking courses, they get this book. It's got the most wonderful Mediterranean, Italian, Tuscan recipes. And all these beautiful drawings were done by my children's nanny.
Oh wow! Very talented.
30 years ago. So this is the Rhodes School of Cuisine cookbook. And there are courses here in the spring and fall. We take you all over Tuscany, and you'll have fabulous food, meet wonderful people, have a touch of Puccini in the chapel, go visit the seaside, and many other excursions.
I hope you enjoyed our lunch at the Villa Michaela. I wish you could have come and eaten it with us too. The risotto was really good and the little desserts were lovely, but I ate them so quickly. I should have concentrated more on the flavours. Anyhow, that's the end of today's video. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.